A single road once connected continents, carrying secrets of empires that most historians overlook. And number 1 is a highway that even modern engineers marvel at, so stay tuned to the end. Imagine a network of routes so vast it stretched over 4,000 miles, linking China to the Mediterranean, and carried silk, spices, and ideas across continents. Known as the Silk Road, this legendary trade artery began during the Han Dynasty and flourished for centuries, weaving together cultures from East Asia, Central Asia, and the Middle East. Merchants braved harsh deserts, towering mountains, and bandit-ridden valleys, relying on oasis towns for respite. Archaeologists have uncovered countless relics, coins, pottery, and manuscripts that reveal a vibrant exchange of technology and religion. While the exact pathways shifted over time, the core concept of a continuous overland link remained, fostering the spread of Buddhism, paper, and even the bubonic plague. Its legacy endures in modern trade routes, yet the original road's full extent remains a puzzle, and the next highway on our list dwarfs its scale.
Legend says the Romans built the Via Appia to connect Rome with the southern port of Brindisi, creating a straight, durable artery for armies and trade. Constructed in 312 BC, this road featured layered foundations of sand, crushed stone, and tightly fitted basalt slabs, allowing fast movement of legions across the Italian peninsula. Mile markers, or milestones, guided travelers, while roadside inns offered rest. The Appian Way facilitated the spread of Roman law, culture, and engineering techniques throughout the empire, and its strategic importance persisted well into the medieval period. Today, remnants of the original pavement still survive, a testament to Roman ingenuity. Yet, as we move forward, the next ancient highway climbs higher into the Andes, presenting an entirely different challenge.
Surprisingly, the Inca built a sprawling network called Qhapaq that stretched over 25,000 miles across the Andes, linking the empire's farthest reaches from modern Colombia to Chile. Constructed without mortar, the stone steps and terraces were meticulously carved to fit the rugged terrain, allowing llama caravans to transport goods like gold, maize, and textiles. The road featured suspension bridges woven from grass fibers, some spanning over 100 meters across deep valleys. Along the way, tambos, resting stations, provided food and shelter for travelers and messengers. UNESCO recognizes the Qhapaq as a World Heritage Site, highlighting its sophisticated engineering and cultural significance. While the Inca Road's altitude is staggering, the next route we explore stretches across deserts, connecting empires through sand and stone.
Archaeologists believe the Persian Royal Road, commissioned by King Darius the Great around 500 BC, stretched roughly 1,700 miles from Sardis in modern Turkey to Susa in Iran, forming the backbone of the Achaemenid Empire. The road featured way stations at intervals of about 20 to 30 miles, enabling royal couriers, known as angarium, to relay messages in a matter of days, a feat likened to an ancient postal system. The route cut through varied landscapes, from fertile plains to arid deserts, and incorporated paved sections, stone bridges, and fortified garrisons. Its efficiency helped unify a diverse empire, spreading administrative practices, art, and Zoroastrian beliefs. Some scholars suggest the road's design influenced later routes like the Silk Road. Yet the next highway we'll discuss traverses the dense forests of Europe, offering a different kind of mystery.
Ancient traders forged the Amber Road to haul the prized fossilized resin from the Baltic Sea coast down to the Mediterranean, creating a glittering trade corridor that spanned roughly 2,000 miles. Beginning in the Late Bronze Age, the route passed through dense forests, river valleys, and Roman provinces, linking Baltic tribes with Greek and Roman markets. Amber, valued for its beauty and supposed medicinal properties, was fashioned into jewelry, amulets, and decorative objects. Archaeological finds of amber beads in Italian tombs and Roman mosaics attest to the road's extensive reach. While the precise pathways shifted with political changes, the core trade network persisted for centuries, illustrating early long-distance commerce. And now we turn to a highway that connected the Indian subcontinent with Central Asia, a route famed for its sheer length and cultural impact.
Few people know that the Grand Trunk Road, originating around 300 BC under the Mauryan Empire, stretches over 2,500 miles from modern Bangladesh to Afghanistan, making it one of the longest continuous road systems in the world. Re-engineered by successive rulers, including the Mughals, who paved sections with stone and built caravanserais, the road facilitated the movement of armies, merchants, and ideas across South Asia. It crossed major rivers via impressive bridges and traversed diverse climates, from the fertile Ganges Delta to the arid plains of Punjab. The Grand Trunk Road also served as a cultural conduit, spreading languages, religions, and culinary traditions. Its legacy endures in today's highway networks, yet the next marvel we'll explore climbs into the towering peaks of the Himalayas, where ancient paths defy altitude.
Hidden beneath the towering peaks of the Karakoram range lies a route that ancient traders used to connect the Indian subcontinent with Central Asia long before modern engineers carved the present-day highway. Known as the ancient Silk Road passage through the Qhapaq Pass, it enabled the exchange of spices, jade, and textiles across formidable terrain. Travelers braved glacier, avalanches, and thin air, relying on sturdy stone steps and simple wooden bridges. While the modern Karakoram Highway, completed in 1979, follows much of this historic alignment, the original path required extraordinary perseverance and local knowledge. Some historians suggest the route was vital for spreading Buddhism into the region. As we descend from these heights, the next highway will examine winds through the Sahara's endless sands, linking distant kingdoms across a sea of dunes.
Deep beneath the scorching deserts of the Arabian Peninsula, the Nabataean incense route carried fragrant resins, spices, and exotic goods from southern Arabia to the Mediterranean ports. Established around the 2nd century BC, this network linked the kingdom of Petra with Petra's famed rock-cut architecture, guiding caravans through narrow gorges, oasis towns, and treacherous sand seas. The route's strategic importance lay in its control over the lucrative incense trade, which financed the Nabataeans' impressive hydraulic engineering feats, such as cisterns and water channels. Archaeological evidence of warehouses, inscriptions, and trade goods attests to the route's bustling activity. Though the exact branches varied over time, the core corridor remained vital until maritime trade eclipsed it. Up next, we travel across the unforgiving Sahara, where ancient tracks stitched together African kingdoms.
Travelers across the Sahara for centuries navigated a network of routes that linked the gold-rich empires of West Africa with the Mediterranean world, moving commodities like gold, salt, and ivory. Beginning around the 8th century AD, these paths relied on camel caravans, dubbed the ships of the desert, to traverse vast dunes, oases, and rocky plateaus. Key way stations such as Timbuktu and Gao provided rest and trade opportunities, fostering cultural exchanges that spread Islam, Arabic script, and scientific knowledge northward. While the exact routes shifted with political changes, the core corridors remained active for over a millennium, shaping the economies of empires like Ghana, Mali, and Songhai. Scholars estimate that some caravans covered up to 40 miles per day under optimal conditions. Finally, we arrive at the most enigmatic of all, a road that ancient Egyptians built to connect their kingdom's heartland with distant frontiers.
Finally, the Egyptian Road of the Pharaohs, sometimes called the Ancient Egyptian Highway, stretched from the Nile Valley across the eastern desert to Red Sea ports like Berenice and Myos Hormuz, facilitating trade and military expeditions as early as the Middle Kingdom, around 2000 BC. Built using massive limestone slabs and fortified with guard towers, the road allowed the transport of precious minerals, incense, and exotic goods from Nubia and beyond. Recent archaeological surveys reveal that the route featured sophisticated drainage systems to combat flash floods, a testament to Egyptian engineering prowess. While the exact length remains debated, estimates suggest it spanned over 300 miles, linking inland cities with maritime trade hubs. Its existence underscores how ancient civilizations overcame harsh environments to build enduring connections, leaving a legacy that continues to intrigue modern explorers.
We've traveled from the bustling bazaars of the Silk Road to the stone-paved corridors of the Pharaohs, uncovering how these mysterious ancient highways stitched together the fabric of civilization. The sheer scale and ingenuity behind each route prove that our ancestors were master builders and visionaries. If you enjoyed this journey, hit like and subscribe so you don't miss the next mind-blowing list we drop each week. Which of these ancient highways would you love to explore in person? Let me know in the comments below.